Hi there, Natalie Rizzo here. Today we are in my kitchen and we are sitting down for a little chat. We're not doing any cooking today or learning about anything nutrition, but I'm going to tell you about me and my journey. On my website, one of my most popular articles is about life lessons I learned while switching careers. I talk about everything from networking to making less money than your friends who are working full-time to really just getting out there and hustling and following your passion. I'll drop the link to that article in the comments below, but today I want to talk about something a little bit different, and that's my journey to changing careers. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a registered dietitian, I work in media, and I work for myself. I absolutely love what I do. I became a dietitian when I was 31 years old, and you may be thinking, why did she wait so long to start her career? And that is because I had a different career before I became a dietitian. Let me tell you a little bit about my career path and the 3 things that I think really shaped my career. The first one was when I was 26 and I decided to quit my full-time job, take a chance on myself, and go back to school. And I'll tell you that story. The second one was also another time I took a chance on myself. I was 29, I was about to turn 30, and I decided to sign up for a half marathon. I had never run a race before, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. And then the third one, once again, same theme here, took a chance on myself. I knew I was a good writer. I had no education in writing, but I thought I had some creative ideas, so I decided to pitch some articles to a national publication, and I'll tell you about that. So let me travel back and start with me being 26, working in advertising, having a full-time job, and not really liking what I was doing every day. I was a little bit bored. I wasn't really feeling fulfilled. So I started thinking, what do I really like? What would I like to do every day? And I knew that I wanted to own a business, work for myself, interact with people and help people, and be out there and be creative. And some of my hobbies at the time were exercising and cooking. And cooking was really the big thing for me. But a lot of the recipes I would look at online were really high in different calories, fat, sodium, sugar. So I would look at a recipe and I would try to figure out how to make that recipe healthier and still taste good. And honestly, it was as simple as that. I liked cooking, I liked exercise, I liked thinking about health. And I figured, what would I do if I merged all of those things together? I started doing my research and I looked into becoming a dietitian. Now, I always tell people this when they ask me advice about changing careers. Becoming a dietitian is not easy. There's a lot of schooling, but it is 100% worth it. I had to go back to school and do some undergrad science work, and then I had to get a master's, and then I had to do a dietetic internship, and then I had to pass an exam, hence the 5-year process. That is a whole nother video subject, but that was the biggest turning point in my life. Just deciding to take a chance on myself, being risky, quitting my job, and going back to school. It wasn't always easy. Actually, it was probably never easy. It wasn't always fun, but at the end of the day, it was the best decision I ever made in my life. Which leads me to decision number 2. I was 29 and I was about to turn 30, and I really wanted to set a goal for myself. I wanted some sort of exercise goal that I had never done before. So I started thinking about running, which is kind of funny because at the time it was the middle of the winter. My birthday is in December, but it was the perfect time to put my name into the lottery for the New York City Half Marathon. You may think that's a little crazy considering I've never run before, but I figured I had always worked out, I had always exercised, why not give it a shot? I was accepted into the New York City Half Marathon, and I started training a mile at a time. I was just running 1 mile, then 2, then 3, all the way up to 13. I was studying sports nutrition at the time, and since then I have further gone into the niche of really talking about nutrition for runners. I write for Runner's World, I write for Women's Running, and I really understand the nutrition choices that runners have to make because I run myself. Now I've run 1 marathon, 11 half marathons. I'm running another one this weekend. And I define myself as a runner. It really was one of the most important decisions that I made in my life, to put my name in the lottery, take that risk, and keep going with it after I finish that first race. The third thing comes back to a chance, a risk, being adventurous, and that was deciding to pitch an article to a national publication. I had started a blog maybe 2 years before when I was in grad school, and I really loved to create recipes, to write about nutrition topics. I've always been told that I'm really good at simplifying complicated information so that people can really understand it. And a lot of nutrition is science. So I do have to take science jargon and simplify it for people to understand. And I wanted to do that for the public. I wanted to do that in the media. So I pitched some articles, and let me tell you, a lot of them were not accepted. But Women's Running accepted one of my articles, put it in their magazine, and I started writing for them. Now, since then, I have written for Runner's World, Shape, Men's Health, Men's Fitness, Parade, Eating Well, Prevention, Parents, a lot of the major health and wellness publications, and it's basically what I do every day. I write for the media, I work as a spokesperson. I absolutely love it. I love learning about weird topics like mushroom coffee and intermittent fasting, and I love writing about this nutrition information for you guys out there. So that was a third choice that I made that really shaped my career. Now, I am so happy to share this story with you guys. I really hope that it inspires you as it inspires me to even talk about it. And I'm always inspired by so many of you out there who say that you've gone through similar journeys or have questions about changing careers. And if that's you, leave the question below. I will definitely answer it. So that's my story. Thank you so much for watching. If you can relate to this journey, give me a thumbs up. Even if you can't relate, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this and recipes and nutrition tips. Thanks for watching.